Part of the problem in life is we spend our time looking down. And obviously here along the Arkansas River, just north of Buena Vista, there's all kinds of rocks. And these rocks represent problems that we have in life. So if we look down and are constantly looking at our problems, they become the focus of our attention. So we pick up the problem and we analyze it. We say, oh, this is a big problem. My children are not serving the Lord, and I'm just bearing that burden. Or my wife and I aren't getting along, and we throw that down and we pick up the wife and I aren't getting along problem. And so that becomes the focus of our attention, and we study it and we analyze it and we're grieved by it. We lose sleep and we drop that one and we're focusing down, and then we pick up the next problem. Oh, my job is just driving me crazy. And we study the problem, looking at the problem, analyzing the problem, and we put it down. But because our focus of attention is always down, there's always problems. Life is just full of problems. There's problems everywhere. And the Lord does not want us to be focusing on problems. So we pick them up, and sometimes we pick up 3 problems. And we try to juggle. I wish I could juggle, but I can't. So we want to juggle our problems and put one down, put one up, look at it, analyze it, and we're miserable. We lose sleep. Nothing ever goes right. We try to analyze the problem. And the thing is, it's so odd, is right here along the river, picture this river being the river of life. And Jesus is saying, come unto me, all you that are heavy laden with problems, and I will give you rest. But because we're so focused on down instead of up, or on the river of life, Jesus, we focus on the problems, and the problems become a distraction. The problems will actually destroy us and rob us of living a life of peace and joy and contentment, because the problems loom so much bigger than they really are. And the Lord doesn't want us to do that. The scripture tells us literally to cast all our cares upon Him, for He cares for us. So these problems need to be each one taken and cast into the river of life, and give that problem to the Lord. You don't just throw the problems to the Lord and go fishing for them again, looking for them. Once you cast them, you leave it in the Lord's hands. You cannot bear that burden. God does not want you to do that. Do you know what I love about children? Children have the audacity to just be happy. They think that everything's focused on them, and they just trust the parent. The parent is like super mom and super dad. They can do anything, and they're always just happy because they don't have to bear the burden of paying the rent, paying the mortgage, getting the gas, getting a job promotion for more money to make ends meet. They don't have any of those problems. All they do simply is say, I trust mommy and daddy. Somehow my dad can do anything. Why don't we go to the Lord the same way? Didn't Jesus Himself say that we need to be His children to enter the kingdom of heaven? There's something to that. There's something to having a childlike, trusting spirit, not bearing those problems as if you're supposed to carry them. We are in the sight of the Lord like children, but we see ourselves as grown up, somehow having to bear those problems. There are responsibilities, mind you, I understand that, but we take the cares of this world and we cast them into the Lord's lap, or into the river of living water, and let that living water flow over you. the woman at the well tasted the living water that the Lord was talking about. She was set free from the burden of all the husbands, from the shame that she had. And she came to Christ, and she knew that He was the Messiah. And then as the Messiah, He would bring her the fulfillment that she was longing for deep inside. So I trust that you'll be the person that no longer looks down. You look at the river of life. You look up to heaven and you trust God. And all the problems that you're bearing, sicknesses, disease, frustrations of every sort, you cast them to the Lord and you walk what's called really the victorious Christian life. I leave you with this word to pause and ponder.